When me and my mama was talking, she was like, Trey, talk about this Alaska drilling hole shit. And I said, I don't really do politics, but my mama tell me to do something. She obviously sees some potential in this subject matter, I'll call it, right? And I'm gonna give you my personal opinion. Again, I am not a political channel. Take everything I say just as satire, as a joke, or whatever the fuck y'all wanna, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want people to think I'm trying to, you feel me, like influence nobody, that hate nobody when it comes to politics and none of that. Hey, I make sure to drink some healthy water, put some lemon and lime, Himalayan salt out shit. I'm shaking it up. Get you some little natural soda going. Get your wrist game going. You feel me? Get your wrist game going. You feel me? Get your get your wrist game going. You sons of bitches. You bitch ass niggas need to work on your health and not your wealth, because you only can stay wealthy if you stay healthy. All right. So look. Now, I'm reading this from .gov. You feel me? We are already on some bullshit because at the top it say Democrats have shut down the government. Nigga, the government has shut down the government, you bitch ass niggas. Stop trying to make it seem like it's one political party when all you niggas is in the same motherfucker. Left wing, right wing, same bird. Alright? So, I'm gonna read this shit. This is coming from the White House. Disclaimer, nigga. We know the government be lying to us, so take all this shit with a grain of Himalayan salt. You feel me? By authority vested in me as president by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, it is hereby ordered. Section 1. Background. The state of Alaska holds an abundant and largely untapped supply of natural resources, including, among others, energy, material, timber, and seafood. Unlocking this bounty of natural wealth will raise the prosperity of our citizens while helping to enhance our nation's economic and national security for generations to come. By developing these resources to the fullest extent possible, we can help deliver price relief for Americans, create high quality jobs for our citizens, ameliorate our trade imbalances, augment the nation's exercise of global energy dominance, and guard against foreign powers weaponizing energy supplies in theaters of geopolitical conflict. I love how they put in theaters of geopolitical conflict, right? I'm glad they used the word theaters, because all this shit is motherfucking show. Now you telling me this whole time we had an abundant and largely untapped supply of natural resources. I'm gonna stop right here for a minute, okay? What's going on, American Roadrunner? What's going on, Con? You telling me we had an abundant and largely untapped supply of natural resources in Alaska? Before we even get to that point, what's up, American Roadrunner? I appreciate you. I see you, man. I see you. I already know who you is, man. You telling me we had a natural, abundant, and largely untapped supply of resources, but you motherfuckers, before we even get to the resources that are available in physical form, don't you niggas do research on renewable energy? Where is all that? Why I don't see that in the White House? I sure see Democrats have shut down the government to create division in this motherfucker. But I don't see shit about renewable energy at all. Bullshit. I call bullshit. I call bullshit straight from the jump. You niggas already call this shit theaters of the geopolitical conflict and construct of whatever the fuck you niggas want to call whatever the fuck it is to make it sound fancy. But that's just me. I've always had a natural rebellious spirit against the government, not the fact that we have a government. I'm not against having a government. Let me get this clear. I'm against the government that we have now and within the last 100 years. Because Back in the day, niggas used to ride over 2% tax over our shit. Now we paying 30, 40, 50%, and we ain't even blinking an eye over this shit. Let me continue. Section 1. Oh, no, I already went through section 1. Unleashing the opportunity, however, requires an immediate end to the assault on Alaska's sovereignty and its ability to responsibly develop these resources for the benefit of the nation. Unleashing this opportunity, however, requires an immediate end to the assault on Alaska's sovereignty and its ability to responsibly develop these resources for the benefit of the nation. It is, therefore, imperative to immediately reverse the punitive restrictions implemented by the previous administration that specifically target resource development on both state and federal lands in Alaska. Nigga, can we remove laws? Can we remove laws? I'm from the South. Trey Bolo is way consistent. Keep up indubitably and indefinitely, brother. Salute, nigga. Salute. What's up, Soul App? What's up, Immortal Code? Section 2. Policy. It is the policy of the United States to fully avail of Alaska's vast lands and resources for the benefit of the nation and the American citizens who call Alaska home. Fully avail itself of Alaska's vast lands and resources for the benefit of the nation, and the American citizens who call Alaska home. That sounds like some bullshit. Nigga, if I live in Alaska right now, you know how motherfucking scared I am, nigga? They finna come through and ramshack my backyard. Them niggas finna put new pipelines and oil rigs, all this other bullshit and information centered. Oh, man, I swear to God, I'm telling y'all, man, we gotta watch the government because they motherfucking wordplay slipped in the bitch. If you like rappers and you like pop artists and country artists, read up on some policies the government got. Them niggas be dropping heavy punchlines on your motherfucking head top. Heavy punchlines, dog. Let me continue. That's bullshit. Alaska, I feel for you right now. Now, I will say this. Again, I'm not a politician. I don't mind having the government to govern society in order for motherfuckers just not running around here graping and stealing kids and, you know, selling us on the black market. But again, the government and the laws and the guidelines and certain things that they challenge from the Constitution itself, I don't agree with the government that is being ran right now and within the last 100 years, like I keep saying. Officially and effectively maximize the development and production of the natural resources located on both federal and state lands within Alaska. Expedite the permitting and leasing of energy and natural resource projects in Alaska, and prioritize the development of Alaska's liquefied natural gas. They call it LNG. Let me read that again. Prioritize the development of Alaska's liquefied natural gas. When the fuck did y'all have us in? You never prioritize. Them niggas finna go in there and find all type of motherfucking ways to take a shit, and we ain't gonna benefit from it monetarily. The economy might be better for the government, but is it gonna be better for the people? We gotta ask these questions when they're dropping these policies and they're changing these laws on a federal and state level. They're challenging the sovereignty of Alaska's land. You know what sovereignty means? Anyway, I'll continue. Section 3, specific agency actions. The heads of all executive departments, the head of all executive departments and agencies, including, but not limited to, see that, but not limited to, that be the real, nigga, we can come over here because we ain't limited to just what the fuck we talking about. I'm telling you, my brother, you got to be careful in this bitch. You got to be more careful. Player. We can't just keep letting these niggas drop bars on our motherfucking head top like how Kendrick did Drake. We cannot continue to let the government rap to us these stupid ass, lame ass songs that got some underlying tones that ain't gonna help us. It's gonna sound like it help us, but it's really not for us because they not like us. Why? Man, let me continue. Let me say this one more time. the heads of all executive departments and agencies, including but not limited to the Secretary of the Interior, the Secretary of Commerce, acting through the Undersecretary of Commerce for Oceans and Atmosphere. These niggas is talking about oceans and atmosphere. Yo, oceans and atmosphere. And they ain't limited to this. They unlimited access to your shit, nigga. Let me get unlimited access to your shit, Alaskians. Fuck you. Anyway, that's just how I feel. And the Secretary of the Army, acting through the Assistant Secretary of the Army for Public Works, shall exercise all lawful authority and discretion available to them and take all necessary steps to rescind, revoke, revise, amend, defer, or grant exemptions for any and all regulations, orders, guidance documents, policies, and any other similar agency actions that are inconsistent with the policy set forth in Section 2 of this order. Included but not limited to, you gotta love it. They're gonna keep saying included but not limited to because it's unlimited. See, they're gonna make unlimited sound good. Whatever the fuck, man. Shout out to the Alaskans, man. This is some bullshit. Actions promulgated, issued, or adopted between January 20 of 2021, January 20 of 2025. All right. Prioritize the development of Alaska's liquidated natural gas potential, including the permitting of all necessary pipeline and export infrastructure related to the Alaska LNG project, giving due consideration to the economy, to the economic and national security benefits associated with such development. Yeah, motherfucking right. Yeah, right. These niggas said we gonna be basically in nigga terms. We gonna look out for y'all. Y'all just let us in, and we gonna follow the laws. When the last time has the government ever followed their own laws, nigga? Man, I'm telling y'all, man, this word soup ass, sounding good ass, prioritize the development of Alaska. Man, get the fuck out of here. To export infrastructure, pipelines, due consideration to economic and national security benefits associated with such development. I call bullshit. I'm smelling some bullshit in the air. Anyway, in addition to the actions outlined in subsection A of this section, Secretary of the Interior should exercise all lawful authority and discretion available to him and take all necessary steps to withdraw Secretarial Order 3401 dated June 1st, 2021. Comprehensive analysis and temporary halt on all activities in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge relating to the Coastal Plain Oil and Gas Leasing Program. Withdraw. You know when you withdraw cash, you're taking something out the bank. Okay, cool. Withdraw Secretarial Order 3401 dated June 1st, 2021. Comprehensive analysis and temporary halt on all activities in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge relating to the Coastal Plain Oil and Gas Leasing Program. A lot of words to say, we finna change this shit up when we get over there. When this shit pass, bitch, we drill it. Sorry, nigga. We got authority over the Secretary of whatever, nigga. This is what's going on right now, okay? Just want to let you know. Rescind the cancellation of any leases within the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge other than such lease cancellations as the Secretary of the Interior determines are consistent with the policy interests described in Section 2 of this order. Initiate additional leasing through the Coastal Plain Oil and Gas Leasing Program and issue all permits, right-of-way permits, and easements necessary for the exploration, development, and production of oil and gas from leases within the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. At least they being nice about it. Rescind the final supplemental environmental impact statement entitled Coastal Plain Oil and Gas Leasing Program Supplement Environmental Impact Statement, which is referred to in notice of availability of the final Coastal Plain Oil and Gas Leasing Program Supplemental Environmental Impact Statement of Alaska. Yeah, right, whatever. Place a temporary moratorium on all activities and privileges granted by any party pursuant to the record of decision signed on December 8th, 2024, entitled Coastal Plain Oil and Gas Leasing Program Record of Decision, which is referred to in Notice of Availability of the Record of Decision for the final supplemental environmental impact statement for the Coastal Plain and Gas Leasing Program of Alaska. Whole bunch of words for nigga let us in. In order to review such record of decision in light of alleged legal deficiencies and for the consideration of relevant public interest, and as appropriate, conduct a new comprehensive analysis of such deficiencies, interests, and environmental impacts. Reinstate final environmental impact statement entitled Final Environmental Impact Statement for the Coastal Plain and Gas Leasing Program, which is referred to in Notice of Availability, September 25th, 2019, is right around the time when that was up. Reinstate the record of decision signed on August 21st, 2020, entitled Coastal Plain Oil and Gas Leasing Program Record of Decision, which is referred to in Notice of 2021 Coastal Plain, Alaska and Gas Lease Sale and Notice of Availability of Detained Statement of Sale, December 7, 2020. What's up, the sisters? What's going on? Evaluate changes to, including the potential rescission of Public Land Order 5150, signed by the Assistant Secretary of the Interior on December 28, 1971. These niggas is going back and trying to change shit from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, nigga. That low-key kind of protect Alaska from just getting drilled. They got to go over there and ask for permission, but they less telling you they're going to ask permission and more so telling you they coming to ask you to change shit. So that's what that says, right? And any subsequent amendments, modifications, or corrections to it. Ain't that about a bitch? So y'all niggas is gonna make changes because y'all can make changes. Ain't that about a bitch? Because we gotta be careful with what we reading and what we accepting. While all this ICE shit going on, while all this government bullshit going on, we got, oh, by the way, we finna go over here to Alaska and use these resources to make the economy better. When the last time you heard the government try to make the economy better? Nigga, we shut down. The government shut the fuck down. What the fuck is y'all talking about, nigga? What the fuck is going on, man? Place a temporary moratorium on all activities and privileges granted to any party pursuant to the record of decision signed on June 27, 2024, entitled Ambler Road Supplemental Environmental Impact Statement Record of Decision, which is referred to in Notice of Availability of the Ambler Road Final Supplemental Environmental Impact Statement of Alaska, April 26, 2024. In order to review such record of decision in light of alleged legal deficiencies and for the consideration of relevant public interest, and as appropriate, conduct a new comprehensive analysis of such deficiencies, interests, and environmental impacts. Okay? And reinstate the record of decision signed on July 23, 2020 by the Bureau of Land Management and United States Army Corps of Engineers entitled Ambler Road Environmental Impact Statement Joint Record of Decision, which is referred to in Notice of Availability of the Record of Decision for the Ambler Mining District Industrial Access Road Environmental Impact Statement, July 28, 2020. Rescind the Bureau of Land Management final rule entitled Management and Protection of the National Petroleum Reserve in Alaska. The National Petroleum Reserve in Alaska. The National Petroleum Reserve in Alaska. May 7, 2024. And when I'm saying these dates, this is the time that they either are visiting it when that shit was passed, or the shit that they want to, they're giving you the dates to let you know what's going on. This happened around this time. This decision happened around this time. We want to change this from this date to now. You know what I'm saying? So the dates are referencing mostly, the dates are referencing mostly when that law was passed, when it was respected by the government on the state and federal level, and all that good jazz. You know what I'm saying? Rescind the guidance issued by the Bureau of Land Management related to the implementation of protection of subsistence resource values in the existing special areas and propose new modified special areas in the National Petroleum Reserve in Alaska, as published on their website on January 16, 2025. Facilitate the expedited development of a road corridor between the community of King Cove and the all-weather airport located in Cove Bay. They want to make changes, and we telling you we coming. We really not asking. We just being polite. Okay? Place a temporary moratorium on all activities and privileges granted to any party pursuant to the record decision signed on April 25th, 2022, entitled National Petroleum Reserve in Alaska Interrogated Activity Plan Record of Decision. In order to review such record of decision in light of alleged legal deficiencies and for the consideration of relevant public interest, and as appropriate, conduct a new comprehensive analysis of such deficiencies, interest, and environmental impacts. I like how they kind of calling this shit potential deficiencies and environmental impacts, like the shit wasn't good over there when y'all wasn't fucking with it, but it's all Gucci though. Like I said, I'm not a politician, but I know how to read and I know what these motherfucking words mean. It's basically just saying we finna come over there and talk to everybody who run the land over there, who manage the land over there, even the U.S. Army Corp over there who keeping this shit kind of intact, and we just kind of want to come over there and lay some pipe. We want to lay the pipe. Okay? Rescind the Bureau of Land Management final rule entitled Management and Protection of the National Petroleum Reserve in Alaska. And rescind the Bureau of Land Management notice entitled Special Areas within the National Petroleum Reserve in Alaska, July 17, 2024. Reinstate the Secretarial Order 3352 dated May 17, 2017. National Petroleum Reserve, which is referred to in final report review of the Department of the Interior actions that potentially burden domestic energy, November 1st, 2017. And the record of decision signed on December 1st, 2020, entitled National Petroleum Reserve in Alaska, Integrated Activity Plan, Record of Decision, which referred to in Notice of Availability the National Petroleum Reserve in Alaska Interrogated Activity Plan Final Environment Impact Statement, nigga. Yeah, I know how to read. Sorry. Reinstate the following public land orders in their original form. Public Land Order Number 7899, signed by the Secretary of Interior on January 11, 2021. Public Land Order Number 7900, signed by the Secretary of Interior on January 16, 2021. Public Land Order Number 7901, signed by the Secretary of Interior on January 16, 2021. Public Land Order Number 792, signed by the Secretary of the Interior on January 15, 2021. Public Land Order Number 7903, signed by the Secretary of Interior on January 16, 2021, and any other. They made sure they covered all their ground. Any other public land order that the Secretary of Interior terms for further policy interests described in Section 2 of this order. Not done yet. Immediately review all Department of Interior guidance regarding the taking of Alaska Native lands into trust and all public land orders withdrawing lands for selection by Alaska Native corporations to determine if any such agency actions should be revoked to ensure the Department of the Interior's actions are consistent with the Alaska statehood of 1958 and 2025. These niggas going back 70 years on your bitch ass. I'm telling you, man, we got to be careful. They can go back 50, 60, 70 years and change laws or come through and influence motherfuckers to potentially think about changing some shit. Because we going to come through and try to figure out what's the deficiencies here. You got any discrepancies going on? Got any issues? Got any problems? Hey, let's come check it out. We need some new motherfucking material. All right? I'll be done reading in a minute. Don't worry about it. The Alaska National Interest Lands Conservation Act, the Alaska Claims Settlement Act of 1971, the Alaska Transfer Acceleration Act, Public Law 108-452, and the Alaska Native Vietnam Era Veterans Land Allotment Program under Section 1629G-1 of Title 43, United States Code. They're bringing up codes of the United States. That's, I hope you hear me. I hope you hear me, nigga. Rescind the Record of Decision, Central Yukon Record of Decision, and Approved Resource Management Plan signed on November 12, 2024, which is referred to in the Notice of Availability of the Record of Decision and Approved Resource Management Plan for the Central Yukon Resource Management Plan / Environmental Impact Statement of Alaska, November 22nd, 2024. A lot of this shit was kind of set in stone. As you notice, 2024, 2021, 2017, you got a couples here and there, the 1971, 19, you know what I mean? But a lot of this shit happened last year. We're seeing the National Park Service final rule entitled Alaska, Hunting and Trapping in National Preserves. July 3rd, 2024, and reinstate the National Park Service final rule entitled Alaska, Hunting and Trapping in National Preserves. June 9th, 2020, in its original form. Denied a pending request to the United States Fish and Wildlife Service to an established indigenous sacred site in the coastal plain of the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. Denied the pending request to the United States Fish and Wildlife Service to an established indigenous sacred site of the coastal plain of the Arctic National Wild Refuge. Yo, bro. Denied the pending request to the United States Fish and Wildlife Service to an established indigenous sacred site. Indigenous sacred site. You niggas is taking indigenous people shit and want to put that. See, look. See that. I want to keep reading, but that's pissing me off. They fucking with indigenous sacred sites and shit like that. That's not cool. Y'all don't give a fuck about the people that was here before y'all. Y'all never did. You never did. Y'all just making it sound nice and look cool. And way up top, you talking about some the Democrats shut down the White. You niggas, everybody shut down the White House. Motherfuckers act like motherfuckers are stupid. Most people are stupid, but some ain't. Niggas is working together, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Immediately conduct a review of waterways in the state of Alaska and direct the Bureau of Land Management in consultation with the state of Alaska to provide recommendations of navigable waterways subject to the Equal Footing Doctrine and the Submerged Land Acts of 1953. Here they go again. They going back 60, 70 years. Y'all gotta be, I'm telling you, man. As amended, 43 USC 1301, and prepare recordable disclaimers of interest pursuant to Section 315 of the Federal Land Policy and Management Act of 1976, 43 USC 1745, to restore ownership of said waterways to the state as appropriate. Sound like some bullshit. The reason why they're trying to make, see, that's that word shit right there. That's that word shit. To restore ownership of said waterways to the state is appropriate, but y'all going inside and talking to the niggas who run the state on a state and federal level. So y'all talking about y'all. Y'all talking about owning the waterways. But y'all making it sound good as if, man, because y'all can go and buy motherfuckers out, man. Or, you know, not bribe motherfuckers, but hey, give them a nice incentive on, you get what I'm saying? Gotta be careful with these people, man. Who's ever really running the motherfucking government, you got to be more careful. These niggas is fucking with, they denying pending requests for indigenous sacred sites to even, like, no, we denying that. Direct all bureaus of the Department of Interior to consider the Alaska cultural significance of hunting and fishing and the statutory priority of subsistence management required by the ANILCA to conduct meaningful consultation with the state fish and wildlife management agencies prior to enacting land management plans or other regulations that affect the ability of Alaskans to hunt and fish on public lands, and to ensure the greatest extent possible that hunting and fishing opportunities on federal lands are consistent with similar opportunities on state lands. You niggas is lying. That was a whole bunch of bullshit. To conduct meaningful consultation with the state fish and wildlife management agencies prior to enacting land management plans or other regulations that affect the ability of Alaskans to hunt and fish on public lands, and to ensure the greatest extent possible that hunting and fishing opportunities on federal lands are consistent with similar opportunities on state lands. You niggas is contradicting yourself. You niggas just said y'all would deny requests of indigenous sacred sites to be like, no. But then you go back and then you say, man, come on, bro. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. But I know what words mean, nigga. None of these words is too big for me to put in my brain and be like, oh, that's what that mean in this context. Oh, that's what that mean in this context. Oh, they trying to fuck with this law and change this law. And then come back. Whatever, man. Identify assets in collaboration with the Secretary of Defense, the authorities, and public and private resources necessary to immediately achieve the development. To immediately achieve the development. Like, nigga, we got told you, nigga. I ain't have to get to this part to let them niggas. Come on, bro. Immediately change this shit. We finna come through and immediately change all this shit. We might be fucking with y'all hunting and fishing. Fuck your hunting and fishing, nigga. We want to come let's. You feel me? Now, like I said before, I'm not a politician. I do agree with us becoming a country that exploits our resources for our gain. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you, Adil Ahmed. Hey, shout out Uno, shout out Rhett, shout out American Road Runner, shout out Noob, shout out Jonah Renardo, shout out everybody tapping in right now, man. But it just never works out in our favor because they come through, they say they finna do this, and then they come change some other shit. You get what I'm saying? They come and change some other shit. What the fuck is we talking about, man? You identifying assets as private and public with the Secretary of Defense. You coming in with a strong arm. You just making this shit sound nice. And then on top of the motherfucking screen, you gotta say Democrats shut the government down. You niggas is already, before anybody get to reading it, you got, this is a ploy. Whatever, man, whatever. I don't know, man. Actually, I do know because I'm reading this shit. Sound like a bunch of words to bullshit to me to make you feel good about us coming to fuck you. Whatever. In addition to the actions outlined in subsection A of this section, Secretary of Agriculture should place a temporary moratorium on all activities and privileges authorized by the final rule and record of decision entitled Special Areas, Roadless Area Conservation, National Forest System Lands in Alaska, January 7, 2023, in order to review such rule and record of decision in light of alleged legal deficiencies. I love how they saying legal deficiencies. Nigga, it ain't no legal. Y'all just, nigga, just came out with the shit. 2023, 2024, 2017. Nigga just came out with this shit. Y'all want to go and revise. Whatever, man. Shout out to Alaska, man. We finna see a whole bunch of bullshit in Alaska, or they're gonna keep that shit suppressed to the point where we feel like we ain't gonna even be seeing it, and then we're gonna pop up one day in Alaska, gonna damn near just be a whole bunch of pipelines, oil rigs, information centers in that motherfucker, and a whole bunch of other shit that got something to do with what the fuck they got going on. They fucking with indigenous sacred sites and shit like that. They telling you right in your face what we're doing. Niggas just don't read. I'm reading this shit, and I'm so perplexed right now because they contradicting themselves to me personally. The government, not Democrats, not Republicans, not liberals. The government. Whatever, man. Like I said, I ain't no motherfucking politician. Take this shit as satire. I hope you laughing. I hope you smoking on some gas. I hope you drinking your coffee. I hope you popping the pill. I hope you fucking the bitch while you watching this shit or something, nigga. Enjoy the show. I will continue. Legal deficiencies for the consideration of relevant public interest and as appropriate. I love how they say as appropriate. Like you niggas ever been appropriate. Like you niggas ain't never been inappropriate. Get the fuck out of here. Conduct a new comprehensive analysis. Oh my God, here we go with this shit. Conduct a new comprehensive analysis of such deficiencies, interests, and environmental impacts. Like y'all give a fuck about environmental impacts, interests, and comprehensive analysis. Nigga, I can't even comprehend what the fuck you niggas is putting on here because it seems like y'all contradicting yourself. On one hand, y'all gonna kick some niggas out they motherfucking sacred site. On the other hand, we're gonna be like, well, y'all was still hunting fish. But fuck these niggas over here who've been living here, who was here before everybody else. Indigenous meaning them niggas been here. Aboriginal meaning them niggas been here. It's bullshit, man. That's just in my opinion. I might be wrong. I might be reading it wrong. But I know what the fuck these words mean. And none of these words too big for me, nigga. In addition to the actions outlined in subsection A of this section, the Secretary of the Army, acting through the Assistant Secretary of the Army for Civil Works, shall render all assistance requested by the Governor of Alaska to facilitate the clearing and maintenance of transportation infrastructure consistent with applicable law. Yeah, fucking right. You niggas don't follow the law and y'all make them. You niggas make the laws. Once y'all go in and they accept this shit, you gonna create some laws. Then you gonna break the laws. Then you gonna make laws that make the laws that you broke look like you ain't never break the law. Man, I don't want to hear this shit, bro. All such requests for assistance should be transmitted to the Secretary of Defense, Secretary of the Interior, and Assistant to the President for Economic Policy for approval prior to initiation. The Assistant Secretary of the Army for Civil Works, under the direction of the Secretary of the Army, should immediately review, revise, or rescind any agency action that may be in any way hinder, slow, or otherwise delay any critical project in the state of Alaska. Yeah, fucking right. You niggas gonna Give niggas incentives. Oh yeah, no, there's no issue with that. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I revised that. I got some revisions on those policies and laws. Yeah, you guys are good. Fuck out of here, man. Secretary of Commerce, in coordination with the Secretary of the Interior, should immediately review, revise, or rescind any agency action that may in any way hinder, slow, or otherwise delay any critical projects in the state of Alaska. Yeah, fucking right. Section 4, general provisions. Nothing in this order should be constructed to impair or otherwise affect the authority granted by law to an executive department or agency or the head thereof. Yeah, fucking right. Or the functions of the director of the Office of Management and budget relating to the budgetary, administrative, or legislative proposal. This order should be implemented consistent with the applicable law and subject to the availability of appropriations. This order is not intended to and does not create any right or benefit, substantive or procedural, enforceable at law or in equity by any party against the United States, its department, agencies, or any entities, its officers, employees, or agents, or any other person. The White House, January 20th, 2025. Nigga, you got to be joking. Whole bunch of good lies whipped up, nigga. That shit sound like a whole bunch of we coming in. We telling you we coming in. We're pointing out different agencies. Within those agencies, the different laws and policies that we want to, but not limited to, this not, but not limited to. Telling you, man, this shit is crazy as fuck how they playing with our fucking laws, our lives in our face, and they don't care. And I'm not talking about Democrats. I'm not talking about Republicans. I'm not talking about Barack Obama. I'm not talking about Joe Biden. I'm not talking about Donald Trump. Because them niggas is just figureheads. Obviously, you see there's other secretaries of this, secretaries of documentation, secretaries of kiss my motherfucking ass. You niggas, you see, if you read this, obviously the president is just a figurehead, nigga. Secretary of Commerce, nigga. U.S. Army Corps of the niggas, the niggas who control the waterways and shit like that. They're trying to buy the waterway. You niggas don't see what's going on. Why you think it was a story out where niggas was just dumping just poisonous shit in the water? That's why. Because they come around and we're trying to do a comprehensive analysis. Now all of a sudden the comprehensive analysis turned into we just gonna dump this over here. I'm telling you, man, this is bullshit. It's bullshit. P.S. the White House. I thought you niggas was shut down. You niggas ain't acting to shut down. The government is doing a whole bunch of shit. I'm telling y'all, it's a different set of laws when this government is shut down. Oh yeah, let's go over here and revise some shit. Let's go over here and change some shit real quick. Now, don't get me wrong. Again, I agree with the fact that we need to figure out ways on how to gain resources and gain power back from buying from so many other countries. You get what I'm saying? But nigga, y'all got all this cash to go to Alaska and put down pipe and oil and dig up. Why y'all ain't putting that same shit in renewable energy? Why are y'all not thinking about renewable energy? Please tell me that. I've not one time that I read all that shit to see if they were going to talk about renewable energy. Not one time did I hear shit about renewable energy. Y'all just want to go and take resources that we damn near need to be preserving until it's like the last of the last. Nigga, we in 2025 and 2026. You niggas don't know about renewable energy to the point where you can go to a city, take a limited amount of resources, use that, stretch that shit the fuck out, and now we got a whole new renewable energy resource going on over here. No, y'all don't want to do that. Y'all just want to take. Kick the niggas out who've been here all day, the whole nigga for thousands of years, bloodlines have been. Indigenous sacred sites, y'all deny requests of indigenous sacred sites to just be there and exist. It's bullshit, man. They're not just doing that to that one. They're doing it to multiple of them. And we just letting this shit happen. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of motherfuckers not reading. No wonder my mama told me to read this shit. My mama told me to read this shit. My mama said it'd be days like this. Come around, just kick niggas out who've been here for thousands of years. Bloodline being here for couple thousand years. You niggas just kicking niggas out. Indigenous sacred sites. You get the fuck out. We denying your request. Denying your pending request. Stupid, man. It ain't right. And as a people, we shouldn't continue to accept this shit that we keep accepting from the fucking government as if they're doing us a favor. Now, do I agree? Again, do I agree with them trying to find ways on how to make us a powerhouse globally again? Geopolitically? Yes, I do. Absolutely. I'm just against the fact that you're using Alaskans as test grounds. Because there's going to be way more shit going on than just that. I'm telling you, man. I can see it now, 5-10 years from now. Now we're going to be seeing some weird shit going on with Alaska. Now they're going to be dumping chemicals in Alaska. Now we're going to have oil fires in Alaska. Now we're going to... Man, I'm telling you, bro. Niggas who going to be against these policies, you're going to start seeing them disappear. Or they might move from Alaska. They like, we ain't fucking with this shit no more. I'm telling you, man. Shit's weird, man. It's a weird time right now, bro. That was not made up. That was from the White House. I only gave you my opinion on the White House. I'm not making shit up. I didn't just read that from a fucking article. That shit was from the White House. .gov, nigga. .gov. .gov. So this is nothing that I made up. I didn't write that article myself to make it sound like that. Who got time to even write that shit like that, nigga? Who the fuck got time to write that shit like that? For real, on the Holyfield, nigga. Keep it real, nigga. I ain't write that shit. They wrote that shit. The White House wrote that shit. It's fucking stupid, man. Not one time. Not one time did I hear about renewable energy. Where is the renewable energy resource plan, nigga? Where is it? Maybe y'all do it in another state. I don't know. But I'm just reading about y'all drilling holes in Alaska. But you niggas ain't trying to find ways to get renewable energy when you ain't even got to drill holes in Alaska. Or if you do, make it very limited to where you can take those resources, stretch out the resources that you do got, so you ain't got to. They ain't doing shit but trying to control land mass, bro. And we just letting them do it. We letting them kick indigenous sacred people out and all that shit, nigga. Indigenous sacred sites. Fuck them. Niggas who want to hunt and fish, fuck them. Niggas probably been hunting, man. Look, from reading that policy, I guarantee you, it's niggas who probably whole family tree. Their whole bloodline depends on fishing. That's probably all they fucking know how to do. You got the government coming in and want to put some oil, put piping down and lay oil and come to the land and don't think they just finna go and just try to do oil, nigga. They taking all that wood, they finna do, I'm telling you, man. They probably got special type of plants and trees and all that shit that we probably ain't gonna never know existed. Cause we just let them go and just cut the shit down. Comprehensive analysis. Fuck out of here, man. When is the last time the government did a comprehensive analysis for us? Nigga, it's for them. It's to benefit the government. Couple niggas might benefit. They might be creating jobs, but it's all within the government. Again, I agree with the fact that the government is looking for ways and trying to find ways for us to make a powerhouse out of us again. I agree with that totally. But you ain't got to go fuck with Alaskans in the whole state of Alaska to do it. You fucking with all that shit. Fuck it, bring them all in. Fuck it. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth, Swizzy. Crazy shit, I'm telling you. I'm not a politician. All I know is I know how to read. And I know what words mean. And I know they're doing math with words. And they got certain dates on there letting you know this when they came out with it, or this when they agreed upon it, or this is the laws and shit that we want to revise because they revised it at this time and now we want to fuck with it at this time. I'm telling you. Chill Talk, what it do, man? Go check out the new videos after this live over with, man. Everybody, go check out the new videos after this live over with, man. if you want to get the meat and potatoes, the first 32 minutes of this really, I think I got done reading around like, really like between 35 and 37 minutes, I believe. But this is bullshit. I'm serious. You just let them do whatever the fuck they want to do because they put words together. And then repeat the motherfucker 17 times over here. And then every now and again refer back to section A, B, title 403-79. Well, man, get the fuck out of here, man. This shit is bullshit. I'm telling you, it's all to confuse you. I wasn't confused not one time in that motherfucker. All they do is just reference shit that they already been referencing, that they done referenced before, that they done changed and revised and did a comprehensive analysis on before. This is bullshit, man. This is what the country is ran by. Comprehensive analysis, interest, analytical data that y'all niggas decide is important or not. This is bullshit, man. I'm telling you, I'm tired of that shit, man. I'm tired of y'all calling us dumb right in front of our face. And nobody want to do nothing about it. Don't nobody want to go save Alaska. Because we just worry about their own bills and shit, and I get it. But we eventually gonna have to do something. Niggas act like they ain't never missed a bill before. Motherfuckers go out and cheat on their wife or with a nigga. A bitch go cheat with a nigga or a bitch whole weekend. When it comes to the government, you ain't got nothing to say. You shut mouth, shut eye. Bullshit, man. World ain't gonna change until we change it. And yes, everybody's living in their own world. I get that. I do get that in totality. I really do. I promise you. But when the fuck we gonna start caring about other people? And eventually people gonna start caring about us. They changing sovereignty on a state and federal level in Alaska just because they want some oil, and they not. I'm gonna let me look something up real quick. Wrong material. Alaska's main raw materials. I'm telling you now, and not in here about none of this shit in the policy with oil and hunting and fishing. Them niggas said seafood and motherfucking oil. Alaska main raw materials. And I just said this about Renew, man, whatever. Alaska's main raw materials include metals like zinc, gold, silver, copper, and lead, which are productive by active mines and are essential for renewable energy technologies. You niggas is going in the motherfucking state where zinc, gold, silver, copper, and lead, which are produced by active mines and are essential for renewable energy technologies. You niggas going in there and want some fucking oil and fish? Liar. You niggas. I just got that. Not one time did I hear in that policy, in that whatever the fuck that shit's called, y'all ain't say shit about the lead, copper, gold, silver, none of that. Y'all just want oil though and seafood. Man, that's bullshit, man. This is another move, bro. This is another move. This is another move. This is another fucking move. I seen it. I seen that shit from afar. I knew it. You niggas want zinc, lead, gold, silver. Because they got active mines over there that are essential. Listen to me again. That are essential for renewable energy technologies. I just got done saying why y'all not fucking with renewable energy technologies. Of course y'all are. But y'all just gonna make it seem like y'all going over there for oil and fucking fish. And wood, because y'all gotta chop down the wood to get the fuck out of here. The state also has large untapped deposits of critical materials. Critical, nigga. Critical materials. antimony, cobalt, graphite, and rare earth elements. Resources like construction materials, sand and gravel, coal, and various types of wood and found in Alaska. I'm done. They lying to us, y'all. They lying. They don't want to do oil there. They want to they use oil to dig. Guess what they're going to fucking dig up? Zinc, gold, silver, copper, lead, cobalt, antimony, graphite, and rare earth materials. Not just any earth materials, rare earth materials. I'm pretty sure the fucking weather there cultivates certain rare materials. Man, listen, bro. I can keep going with this shit. They don't want oil and fucking seafood and wood, nigga. They want zinc, gold, silver, copper, and lead from the Alaskans. They're gonna do that shit just like how they do in Africa. They're gonna go over there, act like they're doing oil. If you give me the right to excavate and dig, nigga, I'm taking the zinc, gold, silver, copper, and lead and stashing that shit. And the cobalt. And antimony. I don't even know what the fuck antimony is. I gotta look that shit up. I know what cobalt is and graphite is. I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna look that up. I don't even know what that is. Antimony is a silver white brittle a silvery white brittle metalloid with uses in making hard alloys for batteries and bearings, such as flame retardant, particularly in textiles and plastics. It's also used in semiconductors and historically in cosmetics, electronics. It's found in paints, ceramics, enamels, and used in some fireworks and safety matches. Historically, it was used as a cosmetic, and medicinally, certain compounds have been used to treat parasitic infections. And you telling me we ain't got cures for shit, but you niggas just finna go dig up. Man, I'm telling you, man, this is some bullshit. This is bullshit. We gotta save Alaska, nigga, because they finna go get. Hold on. They finna go get it. And they finna give them all the consent in the world. Zinc, gold, silver, copper, such as antimony, cobalt, and rare earth materials. Alaska is leading. Listen to me, my people. Alaska is leading in U.S. producer of zinc and major producer of gold. Man, if you don't see the play from afar, I don't know what the fuck going on. Them Alaskans finna, I'm telling you, finna see. If I don't see no fucking, man, bro. I'm not crazy, bro. They saying they want oil and seafood. It's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's at least 10 nickel, lithium. Bro, it's at least 10 different materials that they aiming for. They just not gonna tell you that. They're just gonna say oil and seafood and wood. Nigga, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Suck a dick and die. Y'all lying, bro. That's why I don't trust the government, because they're not telling you everything that they want. Just tell us everything you want. If we agree with it, we agree with it. If we don't, we don't. But y'all gonna put it in this all word soup shit and not even. Why ain't y'all putting a policy shit about advancement of renewable energy technologies? Why didn't y'all put that in there when that's what y'all aiming for? Fucking crazy, bro. The niggas gonna dig for oil and they gonna find 15 other materials that they're not gonna tell you about. And all of a sudden, you just finna see a whole bunch of. I bet we finna see new phones and new all type of shit. Spaceships. I mean, it's just whatever technology that they gonna want to use it for. It's not gonna be for us though. But then they gonna call us broke. Then you gonna say we broke. How we broke? How are we in debt? This shit pissing me off, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Because we keep falling for it. 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 We're going to keep letting them come and let it. Not only are they denying pending requests of indigenous sacred sites to not be fucked with, they taking materials. They're not even telling us they finna go take over there because Alaska is known for gold and lithium and nickel and silver and fucking graphite and sand and gravel and what the fuck. But y'all can't fix roads. Fuck out of here, man. That's bullshit. And we just keep falling for it. We keep falling for the word soup. Keep falling for the word soup. We don't give a fuck. We're just gonna let them run us ragged. We're working for them to go dig up shit for them. Our tax dollars is going to them niggas that's going to dig up shit to continue to have their families in power and collect all this shit. And you wonder why niggas say Federal Reserve notes ain't worth shit. They're not digging up for more Federal Reserve notes, nigga. They digging up for raw materials. And we just working for them. So they got shit to do with Donald Trump, shit to do with Joe Biden, shit to do with Barack Obama. I don't like none of them niggas. I don't like Democrats, Republicans, liberals, none of them niggas. Because all them niggas pay lobbyists to do bullshit like this. We just let them do it. Now, one of my mama told me to look this shit up. My mama said, crazy, man. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of us getting fucked over. Why we can't get the lithium and gold and materials and shit? Why you ain't gonna give it out to the people? Because y'all not gonna give it out to the people. Y'all gonna hit a literal gold mine and not tell nobody. Oh no, keep that under wraps. We're gonna underwrite that. We're gonna bullshit, bro. I sell pressure like XL tight guards. Gotta set my flaws, smile with a quiet nod. I watch the hustle and turn it on like it's Viacom. I eat tremendous, you niggas doing your diet wrong. Charged up like a battery, reading a watch. At the end of the day, man, we just gotta fight for our right to survive, bro. Because we are not living. Guarantee you that. It's stupid, bro. We're working for them to go take raw materials so they can get more rich. Because that's what really is worth something. But we ain't got no gold. We ain't got no silver. We broke. No, we not. They telling us we broke. That debt ain't the government debt. That's our debt that they saying that they got, but it's really ours. And this whole distraction with ICE and all this other, none of this shit matters, bro. They just want raw materials and keep going. And they want you to die. So the next generation can work for them and continue to get this shit. Did the value of the dollar go down for no reason? That niggas worry about racism. Raw materials, nigga. Sexism. Raw materials. Classism. Raw materials. Shit that can help parasitic infections. Stupid, man. Yep, they creating jobs for people that's in the government. It's gonna go back to the government. You didn't create new opportunities for the government, not for us. It's not for us, man. Feel for Alaska right now. But not limited to. You give yourself free reign just for words. Just for words, they giving themselves free reign. They ain't worried about no money. They worry about words. They ain't worried about no money. They worry about contracts. They ain't worried about no money. They worry about raw materials, nigga. I'm about to get out this bitch so bad because I'm really getting pissed off. Shit deeper than what y'all think. I'm telling you. Telling you, man, this shit deeper than what y'all think. I swear, bro. Cause they're not gonna give the people shit, nigga. Guarantee you they hit a fucking, they find hella lithium. They not. They hit a silver mine, or however you find silver, nigga. Copper. Stupid, man. I feel for people. I feel for people, bro. Thank you, American Roadrunner. I just think a little differently. But ain't nobody gonna take it seriously. Nobody's gonna take this shit serious, man. Nobody. I guarantee you it's some Alaskans that don't agree with this shit. The people like me and you that work every day. They get up and fish. They get up and mine. They get up and hunt. And that's all they family do. That's all they family do. Get this project done 6 months ahead of time, and we'll give y'all incentives, an extra $100,000 for everybody who gets it done. Man, there's so many ways that they can just do this shit. It's crazy as fuck, bro. I'm telling you. Serious, man. American Roadrunner, man. I gotta see you more, bro. Thank you, man. I'm just trying to keep my people up to date. I talk about these fucking rappers and entertainers and actors and people and shit, but they don't even fucking matter, bro. That shit is just to keep the content popping, nigga. This is what really matters, nigga. And we got an authoritarian ass nigga in government right now. But y'all think them niggas finna share all this? No, they not, bro. Finna make sure this shit go to their families, nigga. So they can continue to build their wealth. Because they know what the fuck really going on. Think they give a fuck about white folks or black folks or Mexicans or Chinese, Jamaicans, anybody in this motherfucker right now that got a large enough population to count them as a race that's in this motherfucker. They give a fuck. It's all good, man. I understand, man. They take it from us. I understand. It's hard for everybody right now. I understand. I get it. I get it. Niggas do not just want some seafood and fucking oil, bro. Real shit. They just that ain't what they want. That ain't never what you reading, ain't never what they want. Or what they or rather, let me say it like this. That's not the only thing they're looking for. Shit crazy, bro. Hey man, I'm about to dip though, man. I'm out. American Road, appreciate everybody who want to hear the message today. I hope this live get live, nigga, and do numbers. And if you don't, whoever watched it, you was blessed with some information that you needed to hear today to make you think about the environment that you're living in. Hit me up on Instagram, man. Hit me up on motherfucking Facebook. Hit me up wherever, bro. We can chop it up. Peace, man. I'm out.